Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of March 7th. This week, you start off with the Five of Hearts. You actually have two fives here, and you also have a Two of Clubs coming up at the end. So, definitely a week to take some risks, even to do some things that maybe scare you, even as well, especially with that Two of Clubs. But these fives really want us to become more adventurous. They want us to try new things. So sometimes when we get like two fives in a reading like this, it means that we're not taking enough risks or we're not, doing enough different things in our lives, especially a Five of Hearts. Five of Hearts actually, I'm not getting much in the way of relationships this week. So, I'm not feeling that this has much to do with love or anything. I think it's mostly just needing to be more adventurous. And a lot of you might be going on adventures this week as well. This card can have a lot to do with travel, especially for vacation, taking vacations, and things like that. But next you have the Five of Spades. Five of Spades is actually kind of a good card in a lot of ways, even though it's a Spades card, because it does represent the ability to take these risks that I was talking about in the beginning to do different things. But sometimes with the Five of Spades, we can be a little bit stuck in life. So this card can say that you're stuck somewhere, that you need to move forward, that you need to try some new things. Again, very similar to that Five of Hearts. And it also wants you to take more risks as well. Sometimes also with a Five of Spades, it can be very similar to like a nine in the deck, and we can be just stuck doing the same old thing. Sometimes also fives like this, this is popping in now as a message too. Sometimes when we get fives like this, it can represent that, for a long time, and I've talked about this in the past, we've been very stuck as people just in general because of the astrology. And a lot of us have developed ways of dealing with things. So, like dealing with relationships, dealing with businesses, with business partners, with jobs, and things like that. And so maybe we've gotten into systems where we're doing things that are kind of like too easy and not hard, but we did them because, like, maybe we needed a job. So we took a job that's not paying us very well now, and it didn't in the beginning, but it was like the only thing we could get. So we get stuck in these like places that are almost like crutches. I talked about this actually, I think, in last week's astrology video as well, where we need to be letting go of these like things that have served us well for the difficult period of time here that we've been through, but that time has passed. So now it's time to try some things that are hard. And a lot of you could be learning this week. You have the Four of Clubs. So Four of Clubs is like learning from home, learning new ideas, learning new things. This can also have to do with jobs. So a lot of you could be learning new things on the job. Four of Clubs really does have like a strong on the job type of feeling to it, but also very strong for business as well. So if you have your own business, this can represent needing to learn something new, and if you can do that, then it will greatly benefit you. So I always encourage people to learn something new under a Four Clubs, especially this year. I mean, this year has such a extremely heavy educational type vibe. I talked about it in my 2016 readings, my general 2016 readings, that it really seemed like education came up a bunch of times for every single sign. And it also seems like the people that actually take the time to learn something new this year will end up like miles and miles ahead of everybody else. It's really kind of all about updating your skills in your life. And I mean, all skills, not just like job skills, but like relationship skills, spiritual skills, all of these things. Really, I don't like to use the word holistic, but it really seems like people that take the time to kind of improve their lives in that holistic type manner will really do really well. It's coming up a lot in this card too. So, and what I mean by that is it's like you're not just improving your work, you're improving your health, you're improving your spirituality and your work. So like everything comes together under a card like this. And finally, you have the Two of Clubs. Two of Clubs is a great card. You can become very successful under Two of Clubs, but you have to overcome some fears and mostly try new things, and that's where those fears come from. So don't be afraid to try new things this week in your whole life, not just work, everywhere. Relationships, if you haven't had a relationship, try something new. Maybe get on Tinder or something like that you're afraid to do. I don't know. But this is all about trying new things, so do it this week. But looks like a great week, definitely a week for newness, so enjoy it, and thank you for watching.